Noah. I'm actually one. Let's maybe go through the prayers and then we can start the program for today. Almighty Father, we thank you for the gift of life. We thank you for the gift of knowledge. We thank you for the gift of everything that you've given for us today. We come together today to open up the second session of the training, and we ask you to guide us, grant us wisdom, and bless us in every way that you can. And make sure that this training goes successful and the impact is felt in Uganda. I pray this trusting and believing in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Thank you so much, Mr. Noah, for the word of prayer. You are most welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining this session. Today is our day 2 of our AV and VR training, and we want to say thank you so much for joining. I do expect that we shall have Mr. Willie join us. We shall have Mrs. Agnes join us, but also we shall have a team from UICT. But I also do know that some members of parliament are going to pass by to listen in to what we are learning. So anytime they may pass around, but also I know there is a new platform we are going to be introducing you to that works in a similar way like Zoom. So at one point, we may ask you to test or to migrate from Zoom, and then we go on and test the new platform. So the new platform works the same way like the way you see Zoom. I'm going to post in the chat the link. Just click on that link such that we can take the register for the people who have attended. So let's first take some few minutes to register and then we proceed with our session. Yes, and when you look at our agenda today, the main thing we are going to look at is going to be creating of experiences. That is the main thing we are going to look at. And we do hope by the end of this session, each one of you will be in position to create your own learning experience from that particular subject that you do teach. So that is what we are going to be looking at in our session today. So those who are just coming in, we are taking a register. So take some few minutes, look through the chat. There is a link. Just click on that link and then fill in those details and then we shall get started. Just fill in those details and then we shall get started. I think let me post also a shorter one for people who are failing. That one can as well work. Yes, that one can as well work for you. And then we shall build up from there. Okay. Okay, so we are just taking a register. We have given you some few minutes and then we shall get started. I'm still monitoring here to see whether people are filling in and then we shall get started. Okay, those who are just coming in, how do you register? Tap on the link. Tap on that link. Yes, click on the link provided. Thank you, Amina. Thank you, Chanoa. Yes, you just tap on that link and then it will ask you, and then you feed in your details. All right, all right. Okay. So I think members have been able to feed in. I'm seeing very many other members are joining in. So we are just taking some few minutes. We On our program, we are supposed to start at exactly 10 minutes past. Where is the attendance? There is a link in the chat. Just look through the chat and then you fill in the details. Yeah, you fill in the details and then we shall get started. We shall get started. Okay, allow me at this juncture to first invite Mr. Francis to say something and then we kick off the session. Mr. Francis?
Yeah, thank you very much, Stephen, and the members on call. I want to thank you once again for being part of this engagement right from yesterday. We appreciate your commitment to be part of this initiative to learn and become experts in augmented virtual reality. We want to see you as our as ambassadors as far as this technology is concerned. And as I highlighted to you earlier yesterday, we are to ensure as teachers to be the first to emulate this technology and ensure that it reaches out to many others. So I urge you to fully commit yourself. I want also to inform you that today we may be joined by the Parliamentary Committee of ICT who want to see what we are doing with AVR. So if any of you is called to speak on what you have learned on augmented virtual reality and how you hope to utilize these technologies in your school or working environment, don't hesitate to respond. So I just want to urge you and wish you the best. I'll be in and out because I'm coordinating a number of training programs. We have a similar training in Waitambogwe Secondary School, which is physical, and also have a similar training in Ntinda Vacation Training Institution for the TVETs. And then also we have a team of UPDF, which is at UICT, also undergoing a similar training. So in between, but I'll make sure that I follow up the proceedings and I will alert you when we will be joined by a team of parliamentarians who will want to also have a feel of online training or learning, and also see how we can be able to demonstrate these technologies within our community. So I wish you the best and I look forward for successful training. Thank you very much, team.
Thank you so much, Mr. Francis, for those remarks. And I want to welcome all of you once again. And for those that are just joining in, kindly register using the link in the chat. Today, our area of focus is going to be on how can we create our own learning experiences. That's what we are going to look at. And my name is Stephen Kaziba. And today is our day 2 of the session. Now, as we enter into our second day, we are going to look at which softwares are we going to use to create and what do we need when we are creating these kind of experiences. Now, when we are creating experiences, we have two experiences we can create. One, we have what we call 360 experience. When we talk about a 360 experience, is one in which the learning experience allows the learner to explore, to be able to rotate 360 degrees. So the experience you come up with, let me say you have a photo, you have come up with a video, you have come up with a picture and the rest of that. That one, the learner is able to interact. You can interact with that kind of experience and you are able to rotate 360 degrees. You have control over your environment. You can interact with it. You turn around. So that kind of experience is what we call 360 experience. Now, each of these experiences serves a purpose depending on what you do, depending on we have been able to look at schools when they are making advertisements. In case you want to come up with that kind of advertisement whereby you take people at your school, they see everything around your school, that is the 360 mode. That's what we call the 360 experience. So that is one way when we are creating. So you have to choose, am I going to use 360 depending on what you want to develop? Take an example. If I'm teaching geography and I want to take my children to Gulu, or maybe I want to take them to Jinja to look at the source of River Nile, what will I do? Now, for such an experience whereby you want them to see around, where you want them to see the environment and the rest of that, now that one we use a 360 experience. You can rotate around and see everything. So that is 360 experience. So under this, when we are simulating it, when we are touching it, this one you can touch it, you can move it in whatever direction and be able to see whatever thing you really want. Now that is one experience. Then the second experience, we call it a 3D experience. This stands for dimension. You know very well, like the way you have the dimensions, let me say the X, Y, Z. Yes. Now that is the 3D experience. Now, when it comes to 3D experience, now this one is mainly used when we are developing models. Take an example. You may be teaching geography and you want to come up with, okay, let me first use geography. You may be teaching geography and you want to come up with a model. Let me say you want to come up on how these lakes, are they what? Let me say mountains were formed. You may be teaching geography. You want to come up with these things of Rift valleys and the rest of that. Now, for such, we use a 3D model such that children may be able to see the sidewise, the lengthwise, and the height. So now such experience, we use a 3D model. You may be teaching ICT and you want these children to see inside the computer, to see each part inside the computer. Now that one, when we are designing, we use a 3D experience. You may be teaching agriculture, but you want these people to see how the inside of a cow looks like, how those intestines look like, and the rest of that. So now for such, we use a 3D models. Now we develop those models and we can use them in this kind of environment. So it depends on what you want to develop. Do you want to develop a model for something, or you want people to use already the created videos or pictures to come up with the experience. Now, those are the two experiences we are going to look at, and I'm going to ask you that for designing of these experiences, it's going to favor mainly people who have laptops or computers, much as we have phones that can do it. If your phone is very strong, you can use an app to develop, but it becomes much easier when we are using a laptop or when you are using a computer. So what is the difference between the two? Now, when you look at my screen, I've tried to put for you the difference between a 360 experience and what you call a 3D experience. So when you read through, it depends on your focus. Now, I've focused more on now education. Now, in case I'm looking at education and this is the part I want you. In case you are developing virtual laboratory, you want kids, let me say you are teaching chemistry, and in chemistry, you want children to visit the lab to see which equipments we have within the laboratory. Then that one, you develop a 360 experience such that children can be able to see around the lab, what is inside, they can be able to touch. Now that is a 360 experience. People of history, you want people to visit the museum, you want them to see those historical sites. Now instead of you traveling, going to Namgongo, going to Kasubi Tombs, going to where and where, to Entebbe and the rest of that, then for such, they can come here and then you develop a 360 experience. In case you are teaching things of food and nutrition, you want children to visit the bakery to see how things are made and the rest of that. Now that kind of experience, you use a 360 experience. Now, in case you are into developing a model, because there are some things you may not be able to do. Now, things such as developing a human heart, coming up with a model on how a human heart looks like in real life, then that one you use a 3D experience. You want engine parts, you want bulbs, you want to see inside the phone, whatever thing like that, then that one you can develop a model. And that one we use a 3D model. What are you going to notice? That when you have a phone, your phone can help you to come up with some of these things we use, some of the images we do use in these experiences. Unfortunately, our phones take photos in a two-dimensional. In other words, they take the length and the width. Yet these experiences, when we are designing, the child wants to see every part around the school, everything. Now, since the child wants to see that, then it means that now you can have your photo converted from a 2D into a 3D. You have seen people who are into architecture, when they are bringing out those structural buildings, when you look at it on the paper, you can convert it from the way it is on the paper from a 2D into a 3D. And there are some applications we can use to do that. Currently, we have some AI tools that can help you to convert your photo from a 2D onto a 3D. So we have those AI powered tools such as photogrammetry, such as triple, mastery, designing, all those ones. Of technology, then there are some applications still that can help you, because when you are going to develop some experiences and you want to generate these experiences from scratch, then you'll need some kind of applications. One of the applications we can use is called Blender. Maybe let me first stop sharing. I'm going to show you how now that this one is called Blender. Sorry, let me open my Blender here. Now this one, those who have gone into developing animations, those who design animation we have Blender. Blender is one of the softwares that you can use to convert a 2D into a 3D. And those even the way I know you have seen some cartoons, you have seen some moving objects and the rest of that. So this is the software that we use to do those things. When you see a cartoon moving, when you see those advertisements people usually make, this is the software. But now for this one, in this particular session, I've just showed you. But if you get time, you can have it on your PC, you can have it on your gadget, download it, and then you'll be able to develop many of those things. Yeah, but I know you can have some lessons on it, and you learn how it works. Yes, so you can have some and you know how it works. But it is Blender. You can download it when you reach that point where you want to develop many of your experiences from scratch. You want to convert, maybe you have been taking photos and now at this point you want to convert those photos into 3D such that you have a good experience, and then you go on and use that kind of software to have everything converted. So what are we going to do? Now, I've just given you a brief. Now, I'm going to take you onto the software we are going to use. So we are going to start developing our thing. What am I going to request you? I'm going to take an assumption that we are on our laptops. So if you are on your laptop, the software we are going to use, we are going to be practical. We are going to be practical. So I want you to type EON XR. EON XR in the browser. We are going to go step by step. Use the chat to communicate in case you are stuck. EON XR. This is the software we are going to use. EON XR. Is the app free? Yes, Blender is a free app. Yes. So I've said we go to EON XR. If we are there, we are going to click on it. We are going to click on it. Those who are using phones, you can as well go and download it from Google Play Store or from the Play Store. It is there. Allow me to share the link for EON for those who can. If you want, you can just click on that link. You can just click on that link. Now, if you have reached this part here, now I know some of us do not have accounts yet. So I'm going to use this as for demonstration purposes for people who do not have accounts. Now, if you do not have an account, you are going to sign up. You are going to create an account. Personally, I may decide to use Google, because this is my PC. I can decide to use Google, but in case it's not your gadget, it is okay for you to start signing up. But I'm going personally to use continue with Google because it is my account, and therefore after that continue placing. And for those who are using their gadgets, continue placing such that your details are captured. Okay, they are capturing mine. I'm creating now an account. Do not sign in if you do not have an account yet. So just sign up such that you can create your account. So it is taking some time. In case we are leaving you, you let us know. Oh, you are lost. I repeat, I've said click on that link I'm sending in the chat. Click on that link I'm sending in the chat. Click on it. Now that link is going to take you to the EON. Now, like I've said, we do not have accounts. So you are going to first create. Now, for this particular session, we are going to first create a free account. Then, as we learn and become more active, each one of you who doesn't have an account, you are going to receive an account. But here, I want us to first have it in a demonstration way, and then after, we shall have paid accounts. Here you are going to use a free account, but you are going to get a paid account. Now, when you reach here, fill in your details. Fill in the country that you are from, Uganda. This is how you register for an account. How did you learn about it? Here you can say maybe through an event. It is okay. Referral who maybe referred to you. Then here you can say UICT. UICT. Then you say, I agree on the terms and conditions. I agree on the terms and conditions. In case you want always to receive feedback, then you say, I want to receive occasional updates from that. And then after, you are going to go on and register. Now, when you register, I want you to first reach this point here where I am. This is where I want each one of us to first reach. When you reach this page that I am on, then kindly just put in the chat, I am there, or you can raise up the hand such that those who are not yet there, we can help you we can support you. I'm there. I'm saying Lynn, Samuel, Bright, Parabek. People are there. Okay. In case you are not yet here, our team is there. Okay, good. I'm there. Okay. There. Okay, dollar. Okay. I think people are there. Anyone who is not yet there, in case you are not yet here, you can let us know such that we can take you there. I'm not yet there. Damas, Samaya not yet there. Yes. Those who are not yet there, I'm behind. Those who are behind, we have said, get here. That is the link. Click on that link. Click on that link. In case you are not in position to click on it, then paste it in your browser. The moment you paste it in your browser, then it will bring you to a page of this nature. It will bring you to the page of this nature. It will bring you to a page of this nature. Because in case you are not a member, you can say start for free. It is very okay. Now, hope you have seen the second. Now, in case those who don't have account, don't sign in unless you have an account. So don't put in any details here because you don't have an account. So the one thing you have to do, we have to create an account. So you can come here where you have start for free. Yes, we are going to first use the free version before we get the paid version. So say start for free. Start for free. And then you are going to put in the details. You are going to put in the details. Put in your details. Put in your name, last name. Put in your email. Create a password. And then confirm your password. However, when we are setting passwords, make sure that you set, those who are failing, it might be the password you are setting. The password must have 8 characters. And now in case there are 8 characters, make sure that the one of the conditions, you must have a lowercase. Lowercase, those are smaller letters. You must have an uppercase, that is a capital letter. You must have one symbol and a number or symbol. So take an example. You are creating, you can say, I'm going to say EON, that I'm creating a password. I can say EON, maybe I say ash, maybe I say 2028. Now, when you look here, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 80 characters. Now, after getting the 8 characters, you note, is there a smaller letter? O and N are smaller letters. That means you have passed the qualification. Is there an upper letter? Yes, this E is capital. Therefore, you have passed. Is there a number? A number is there, 2028. That is a number. Then you go, is there a symbol? A symbol, yes, I have hash. You can decide to use percentage. You can decide to use this. You can decide to use at any symbol of your choice. That is what you can use. Okay, I'm still looking. I'm there. Those with accounts, please continue. The person with account. Those who have already accounts, please, for you continue and sign in. In case you forgot your email, then that's when you go on and say, forgot email and forgot password, and then they will get you there. Now, when you come here, you are going to come where you have EON XR platform. EON XR platform. So you are going to come there. So it is going to load. as it is doing so on my ends as well. It is loading. So it's going to load up to when you reach this page. When you reach this page, you are going to see what I've been talking about. You are going to see your 3D experiences. You are going to see 360 experiences. You are going to see MVB and the playlist. However, now allow me to first take you such that we explore this. I first show you the different things we have on this platform before we start the creation. Now, what do you have? When you have this platform here, EON XR platform, you are going to find out that we have experiences that have been already created for us. You have experiences in 3D and 360 experiences, the ones I've been talking about. I'm going to first switch off this one, and then you notice what you call 3D. Now what is remaining, those are what you call 3D experiences. What has remained, those are what you call the 3D experiences. So 3D experiences, they look like the models you see here, a model of a plane, a model of this, and model of the other. So those are what we call the 3D experiences. They look like this. In case I want a 360 degrees, 360 will look like this. Let me enable 360 and disable such that you can see the difference. Now what we have, we call them the 360. They are loading. They are going to load. So these are what we call the 360 experiences. For them, like I've told you, a good example I could give could be like you want to visit areas like that. Those are what we call the 360 experiences. Then we have different categories. Now the different categories here are the ones where we lie. It depends on which kind of topic do you want to teach. Are you teaching things within the physical? Is it under aero? Is it under agriculture, anatomy, animal, architecture? So these are the different categories. Let me say it is in physics and you want to talk about astronomy. There is a topic under astronomy. Then for you, you go under astronomy. There is biology, business, chemistry, math, and everything is here. Now, those are the different categories. We do have ICT, humanities, and the rest of that. So all these are different categories we do have. Now, all the subjects we teach, they lie in one of these categories. They are somewhere here. So the moment you check, you'll be able to see where you lie. 2, I've talked about the 3D, I've talked about the 360 experience. Now, we have another one we call the workspace. The workspace, that is where your work goes. Let me say you have worked on your experiences. There are things you have developed. Now, all those experiences, they are going to come here. Now, when you look here at my screen, these are some of the experiences I've been developing. Or these are some of the experiences I have developed. Now, under your workspace, you have these different Okay, sorry about that. Sorry about that. Okay, I repeat. Now, I was saying that this system integrates very well with the learner management system. Take an example. In those people who are using Moodle system on your school websites, you have developed your Moodle. This system integrates very well. Now, when you look here on my screen, these are my experiences that I've been developing. Some have, you may see that I have not yet published some, and I have not yet published them. Now, here, these are the different lessons I have created. So in case I want to teach these children, I don't take a lot of time. I will just send them a link and these children can follow on their own. They will be even able to see, to rotate around and do other things. Now, we have what we call assets. When we talk about assets, like let me say you have developed your model. You have taken your own pictures from your phone where you have converted them into 3D. All those assets you upload, they go under assets. Anything you upload yourself, anything you develop yourself, they'll go under assets. Then you have a playlist. This playlist is where you can create and say, I want a playlist, let me say, for this particular topic. Let me say I want understanding senior 2 mathematics. Now, when you look at this is a playlist having senior 2 mathematics. So you'll find that under here, under senior 2 mathematics, I have other subcategories within it. That here I created senior 2 mathematics, and then any topic concerning senior 2 mathematics, you'll find it under this. So like the way you see it, this is understanding senior 2 mathematics, and you can see that under it, I developed mappings and relations, there is vectors and translation, there is graphs, numerical concepts. So now that means that if you are using this kind of thing, when you play the experience, one experience flows after one after the other, and they're in order. Now this is term 1 work. This is term 1 work. So that is what we call a playlist. So you develop depending on the class. In case it is senior 6, then you develop. In case it is topic, you can put it in the topic thing. Then we have different packages you may want to use. So here you search out which package do you want to use, then you have it. Then in case you have developed and you want children to have an assignment, to do some work, then you create an assignment here. You say create an assignment. The moment you say create an assignment, then you select you put it the title that I want to teach these children about a given thing. Then you put the title that what maybe mappings and relation. Maybe this is your topic. Then after you say how many points, how do I want to score, that I want to maybe let it be 10. Then you say what is the passing, someone should have at least the 6th. Then you say which level. Then like level here is AI ready. AI ready, that is where they're going to place your work. So you say AI ready. Where do you want to pick experience? Now here we have where we are going to keep the experience. I will show you. So you can be under AI ready. When do you want them to start? When do you want them to end? You put a description, assign them, tag them, and then you check. Do you want them to have it in 3D, 360? And then after you attach and then you assign. So that's when you want to assign it in the to the children to do the assignment. Then we have work groups. Work groups is like you may want your children to work in different groups. Let me say you want senior 1 this stream, senior 2 this stream, this group. So here this is where you create your groups such that they can discuss, and that particular link you may even share that link to a particular group such that those children, once they are with you, they can come and say, you know what, that now we are there. So that group can work together. They can work as a team within that group you have created. Then AI ready. Some of the experiences you are going to create, they are going to be asking you, where do you want them to be kept? Do you want them to be kept under playlist, packages, what? Then now we have AI ready. AI ready, those are some of the experiences, or those are the experiences you are mainly going to create using AI. Because this system has also been integrated with AI. So you can create those experiences using AI, and you'll find that your experiences, they're going to be here. They are going to be here. Anything you have created, you'll find it here. So you cannot some of the things I've been creating. This is circular motion. These are essential mobile operations. Here I was looking at geography, looking at map skills. This is about agriculture. So everything you want can be created under here. So for you, just come and then you'll find your experiences being kept in this space. So that is a bit about the different features that we shall have under this. But you'll find that these are quite a lot. These are quite a lot of things that we can develop on our on. Now, what is the first thing we are going to do? Now, as we wait to us before we start creating the experience, we are going to first download. We are going to first download. I want you to come here. Look at where your name is. Here, here, here. Where they have put KS, they have put something there. I want you to go there. Once you go there, I want you to click on downloads. Let me use this account. I think it is okay. You come here where they have put your name and come where you have downloads. Like I've said, we are using a free version. Yeah, that is what I have wanted you to first use before we give you the paid accounts. Now, you come under downloads. When you come downloads, choose what you have. Do you have a MacBook? Use Mac. If you have Windows, download the Windows version. So let us download the software on our gadgets. In the process, press download and then it's going to start downloading. Once it starts downloading, then we are going to continue. But for me personally, I still have it. But in case you have VR devices, then for you download those things, in case you have them. But in case you don't have, either you can be on MacBook or Windows. So let's download them. Press download and then let them start downloading. You just say download and therefore it will start to download and then afterwards it will install itself onto the PC. So let's do that. When you press download, let me know through the chat that I've pressed it. Not seeing the download. I've said you are going to come to this space of yours. Some of you are, I don't know, in case your screen is showing like this, like mine, come where you have EON XR platform, come here, click there at that point. After clicking there, your screen is going to load. Your screen is going to load. You give it time to load here. Mine is still also loading. Let it load. But I know it is downloading an experience. So the moment it loads, it's going to take you to this kind of screen. Once it loads, it's going to take you to this kind of screen. Then after, come here where your name is. Come where your name is. And then come where you have downloads. Place downloads. And then look out for Windows or MacBook, depending on which device you have. A phone version, it's not there. Yes, for phone version, I said for phones, we use an app. So look for an app called EON XR. You go to Google Play Store and then check out for that app. You go to Google Play Store and then check out for that particular app. Installation successfully completed. I'm downloading the app. Good. So if you are not seeing, let's download the app. Let's download the what? The app. Okay, Okay, So you let me know through the chat whether we are good to continue. But make sure that I want by the time we continue, when you have pressed when you, Lina, come here, Atwine, come here where your name is, where there is Atwine, LL. Come where there is AL, then check out for downloads. Check out for downloads. So let me know. I want to check in the chat. Yes, allow it. Allow it. It is a trusted source. It is a trusted source. Okay, that's so good, Lini. Yes. It's going to be taking some time. It's going to be taking some time as it is installing. So in the process of it installing, we are going to continue doing some work. We are going to continue doing some work. But may I know, respond through the chat whether we can continue as your system. We are going to continue as it is downloading. Yes, John, it's going to install on your PC. Give it time. Give it time. It's going to install. You'll see And make sure you have space. Make sure you have space. Okay. Are we good to continue? Are we good to continue? Give it time. Teacher, Teacher Emmanuel, have you been able to see this? Teacher Emmanuel, if you can unmute, maybe we can first support you. Teacher Emmanuel, you can unmute. Oh, Teacher Emmanuel.
Yes, I have not seen it.
What are you using? Laptop or phone?
I'm using a laptop.
A laptop. Are you seeing where your name is here in the corner?
Maybe I'll, maybe let me do it slowly because maybe it is internet issue.
But is your screen like mine? Has your screen brought something similar to mine? Like something like this?
I had reached there,
Hmm.
but then I clicked backward to look for was it workplace? To look for where we have EON XR platform, global virtual campus. Then I couldn't now proceed.
Oh, okay. Maybe reload, and then the moment you reload, then because I know your screen may be at home. Once you're at home, you cannot see those features until when you come back here, until when you come back to the platform itself. Yeah. So you come back to the platform as the network gets better, as the network gets better. Who else? Asaba Bright, what could be the problem? Asaba?
Progress.
Yes, friend.
Yes. What is the problem?
Okay, the problem is that I'm trying to log in the other app, XR, the XR, but Aeon XR, but it's refusing. Hello.
Minute?
Network. Sorry,
Which device are you using? A phone, laptop?
I'm using a phone.
Oh, okay. You are downloading the app, but it is refusing.
Yeah, I'm trying to log in Eon XR. It is refusing.
Like,
Or
remember,
does it support? Is it supported by iPhone XR?
you are using an iPhone.
Yeah.
Oh, then that may not be. We need to just find out for iPhone users whether it can really support, Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm. Yeah, but if you have another gadget,
It has. We have no electricity. I'm in Vundivujo. I'm not yet in Kasesa. I came for Vundivujo for some field, but I'm now on the training, so we have
okay,
no power. My laptop is down.
okay. But I know it can support. It can support.
Okay, let me try
Mm,
again.
iPhone 7 and above, it can support.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, okay.
Okay. So we are going to continue. So now, as it is downloading, we are going to create our experiences. Now, where do you create an experience? Now, leave it for it to download, for you don't mind about it. How do we create an experience, or how do these features work? Take an example. Allow me to use let me go back here. Let me say I'm I'm going to be handling a lesson. There is a lesson that I'm going to be handling. In case there is a lesson I'm going to be handling, I press Okay, so we are going to look now. These are the different experiences we do have. So how do we create? When we are creating an experience, we are going to come where there is create. But since we are still using a free version, we shall have only 5 to create. So you'll come under create. You place create. Can we all press create? So on your PC, on your laptop, also press create. Press create. Press create. Though I'm going to allow me to use this version here of create. Come to create. Now, when you are creating, you have 3. You have what we call a metaverse builder. You have what we call a course catalog, and you have what we call experience when you are creating. So you can have a metaverse builder, you can have a course catalog, and you can have an experience. Now, when you are using a free version, there are things you are not going to see. I know here for this one, please, you are going to just skip it. When they tell you Sketchfab, just skip it. For those who are using free version, we first leave it. First leave it. So when you place create, in those who have free version, you are going to come to a screen like mine here. You are going to first wait for us from here. Those who are using the paid version, who got accounts already, once you reach this screen, we are going to first create using course catalog. We are going to create using course catalog. So for you, place course catalog such that we are on one page. So everyone, I am expecting you to be on this page. If you're on that page, please let me know through the chat that we are on the same page. Are we on the same page? I'm going to wait for people to tell me that we're on the same page, and same page with me. I want you to let me know through the chat that we are on the same page. I want us to first reach this page. Members, are we on the same page? People who are asking, how do we log in? Those who are using an app, you sign up. Sign up for an account. Sign up. Someone has already shared an account. How we can download it. I am there. We have people with issues here. Good to go. We're on the same page. Create is here. Create is here. The moment you are on this page, look for create. Look for create. Create is here. On the same page. I'm using a phone. Dollars said icon don't respond. The same. Remember, your network should be good. I'm there. My setup is still down. I got lost, but I'll get there. I'm using a phone. Oh, okay. Repeat a bit. The first sound failed. Repeat a little. Steven, allow me to take back bite. I got lost. Okay. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back a step. So the rest you can first wait for us from here. The rest you wait for us from here as I take some members back. What have we said? Members, I'm going to come back here. Let me use this account. So I know your screen looks like mine here. So in order for us to create an experience, we first come to where you have EON XR platform. You click there. When you click, it's going to load. It's going to take some time depending on your network. depending on your network. So when it loads, it's going to load. Let's give it time to load. It is loading. In the meanwhile, as we wait for it to load and to give us the experience, I'm going to expect you to start thinking about. Good. Now, the moment it loads, it's going to come here. Once it reaches this screen, I want you to check out for this. This is now the first step one. Step one. Now, step one, we are going to create. So you click here. You click at this point here. So I'm going to come and I say create. You click here. Click there. Now, but allow me to use this free version here. To use this version here. So you come here, you say create. Create. So the moment you say create, your page is going to look like mine. Your page. Let me go back just to show you. I'm going to go back still to show you. Say create. Create. So come here where there is create and say create. So once you place this create, like I've said that for the best experience. Now let me talk about Sketchfab account. Now Sketchfab is a library where different 3D models have been developed. And now in case there are some models you want to use in your classroom, you can pick them from that library. But whenever you are using a free version, you are not in position to pick them unless you are going to buy them. So for now, I'm going to ask you to say, don't show again, skip for now. Skip for now. But we shall have them the moment we get our accounts. So let me hope we are now on the same page. We are on the same page. Now, what are we going to do? Now, under the Metaverse Builder, we have 3 components. We have what we call a single Xplace. A single Xplace, you create one experience. We have what we call multiple creation. Multiple creation, this is like where you have, let me say, a document. You want to break this document into smaller parts. Like you want to break it into different topics. Now, that is where we do this particular one. Let me say you have a document. You have written your notes, you have finished to compile your notes, but you want now the AI tool to help you break it into different particular things. Let me see whether I can get one document here. Okay, let me use this one. Senior 2 mathematics. Let me use this one here. Now I have loaded. So you upload your document here. The moment you upload it, what are you going to do? You say start uploading. Now they are going to prepare it, upload it, and then process it. Then after that, they are going to start creating for you different experiences. Topic per topic, topic per topic, topic per topic. And now your work is going to be editing. Then the last one, we have this one as it loads. The third one is what we call guided creation. Guided creation, here, you work hand in hand with the AI tool. You tell it, you prompt it to what you want, it gives you the response. Then you keep on working with it until you get the best experience you need. So that is what we call guided. But for this particular one, we are going to for this particular one, I'm going to take you that we are going to use the single. Don't use what I've used. I'm going to tell you, we are going back. Here, I wanted to just show you how it looks like. Now, this is how it looks like. You can notice that that document I've showed you has these topics. So they have put for me mapping, vectors, indices, functions, and distance. Now, the moment you upload, in case there's any topic you are not interested in, and then that's where you eliminate it, remove it. and then you remove it. Yes, but like I've said, here we are not going for extended experience. I want us to go for single first. We are going to go back to a single. So allow me still to take you back here, and I go to course catalog. I go back to single. So this is our single that we are going to use. So stay on the single for now. What do we do? Now, I'm going to take you back briefly at my slides here. Now, as we develop, one of the things we need to have in mind is define what topic you are going to look at. Which topic in the syllabus do you want to deal with? That is the first thing you need to know. Number two, what are the learning outcomes that I want to look at this topic? What learning outcomes do I want to achieve? Remember, here we are looking at those particular concepts you feel that these children can understand when they touch. Children can understand when they see. Children can understand when they have a feel. Children can understand, can learn more, can retain more. Now, those are the particular things we are looking out for. So allow me to open one syllabus book. Let me say, here I have, this is ICT. This is the syllabus for ICT. I have biology here. I have geography here. I have, this is biology A-level. I have physics. I have math. I have all the syllabus books. So I'm going to just pick one randomly. I don't know whether I use biology. Okay, it is okay. I can use biology. I can use geography as well. Okay, let me maybe use geography for now. Now, when you look at geography, the topic is structure of the earth. Now, if your topic you are going to deal is structure of the earth, I'm going to come here and I extract this. I say my experience is going to be here. Title is the structure of the earth. Now, for you to get that experience, they can create it for you by just putting the title. But remember, whenever we are using AI tool, this tool has been designed with AI integrated. So if you are using the AI tool, you have, for AI to give you a better response, you have to prompt it well. And we say those who attended the AI training, we say that when you are prompting AI for you to get a right response, tell it who you are. What kind of level are you dealing with? That I am dealing with children who are in senior 5. 2, tell it who you are. I am a teacher developing notes for students. What do you want to achieve? I'm developing a meta or maybe a catalog. I'm developing an EON experience. I'm developing an AR/VR experience for children. On which topic? Structure of the earth. What are the learning outcomes you want to achieve? So you tell it in details. Then that's when you'll achieve a good prompt. Now here, our prompts are limited to only 500 characters maximum. So allow me to just stop sharing just for a minute, as I'm going to request you to get to your AI tools. I'm going to request you to get to your AI tools. I wanted to you get to your AI tools. Get to your AI tools. Any AI tool you use, it is okay. It doesn't matter. This is my AI tool. I use ChatGPT. So let me go back to the syllabus. The topic is structure of the earth. It is okay. Me, I'm going to first post it there. I'm going to post other things. Structure of the earth. What do you want to achieve? I want children to analyze the external features and internal structure of the earth. That is something I'm interested in. Or you can even come here on the learning activity. Learners study the globe, a drawn 3D model of the earth, information describe the external, and I'm going to pick that one. So I'm going to come here. Now, when we talk about a model, that means you are developing 3D experiences. So I'm going to come here. I also post it there. Then I start commanding the AI. You tell it who you are, that I am a geography teacher preparing or handling, or you can say preparing preparing a learning model for the topic of the structure of the earth. For the structure of the earth, I want learners to study the globe, to study about the globe, to study. I want learners to achieve this learning outcome. This learning outcome, or to about the even if I don't put a lot, then I tell it develop a 500 character description that I can use in my EON XR catalog to generate to generate for me an experience. Yeah. Then after you prompt your AI to do so. So it's going to develop it. Latitude. So after that, for me, I will just copy it from here. I'll come here. So when I put it here, so you read through what you want. The free mode allows learners to explore. Now I have finished. What am I going to do? After putting the description, what do you want? How many experiences do you want? Do you want one extended? Do you want to create 5 experiences? Like you want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like that, but in different, like you go on breaking the things small like that. That could be the alternative. But if you don't want, it is still very okay. So what do you do? I'm going to tell it create. Now you leave it to run. So it's going to run and then it's going to be creating for you. So can everyone identify that topic? It depends on what you want. Then when you reach here, status log, they are trying to show you. You go there, you click there, then they will tell you that it is in progress. So you wait for it. So kindly, in case you have a question, kindly you can ask. Lenia, you are on create experience. Where do I go next? Where do I go next? Create experience. Then look out for. I don't know how to support, but let me go back here. For those who are still create, we said come to create. As others, you keep on waiting for your experience. I have created mine already. Very good. Oh, Dr. John, no, I may not, because that is a private account. But at one point, when we finish, I'll ask members who have finished to showcase what they have come up with. I'll ask members to showcase what they have come up with. Okay, so Eunice, I'm still trying. Those who are still left behind. So we said you come to your EON XR platform. Others I notice creating, keep checking on it such that you know the progress. You can refresh. Because it depends on how heavy the item is. And once you refresh and you find out that you are coming back on this page, what you do, come to where you have status log, and then you check out whether it is still in process. So those who are still behind, we have said you are going to come here under create, say create. The moment you press create, something is going to load. Now, once you come to this screen, look for Metaverse Builder and then put the topic. What is it? What is that concept you feel that these children can understand better? Anything for you, anything you feel it is very complicated, but once you do it practically, when you show these children the visual part of it, children will be able to understand. And here, remember, we can even go on and these simulations we are developing, children can touch, move them around and do other things with them. Okay. Okay, so this is where you come, put here your title of that particular thing. You type it there, the title. Let me say now you want to talk about computer hardware. Which topic? I can choose another topic, no problem. This time I can choose, that was geography, I can choose maybe ICT. In ICT, computer hardware and system setup. I can come here and the syllabus, and then look out for, I say computer hardware and startup is going to be my topic. Then where is that thing? It is here. I say computer hardware and startup. Then what do I want? You look at the learning outcomes that know the physical devices of a computer, classify in pairs a list of hardware, what input. Then those are the things children must know. Then you come to your AI tool. But in case you want, you can as well develop it. It is okay. Then for me, I can just come to AI tool. I say, develop a description for this, for EON. Yeah. But now yours may not. Now when you give it directly, you notice that the instructions have not been clear. So AI just gives you the way it wants. So, but in case your descriptions are clear, then it will give you very well. However, I want also to let you know that it depends on how you are training your AI. Because also AI is just trained. So it depends on how you use it and how you keep training it. If you don't train it, it will not give you the job you want. So after doing so, you are going to say create. You are going to say create. It is okay. Whatever it is okay. Then this one, I'm going to put status. Then allow me to go back. You can notice that mine is finished. Now, when it finishes, go and come here where there is go to experience. So click go to experience. Go to experience. Click there. Now, you can notice that this is what they have brought for me under experience. Now, what does it mean? When we are on this screen, you can start the experience and have a look on how it looks like. In case you are in a meeting, in an online meeting with these students and what you do, you just say start meeting. Now, each individual child who has this particular link will be able to move at her own interval, not at the same interval. So let me say Mike has received it, Priscilla has received it, Alex has received it, Philemon has received it, everyone receives it, and then they touch and interact with it at their own pace. So it allows that individual learning. They interact with it at individual step. So allow me to start the experience, but for you may first wait. So when you say start experience, but it is okay also members, you start yours. Now, by starting the experience, we must have already downloaded our EON XR on our computers. That's when now it will start and you'll see a screen similar to what I have here. So we are going to wait for it. So it takes some time. It takes some time. Also load yours. Load yours. Make sure you have space. In case you are finding that it is failing, it means that there is no space on your laptop. Those who are still on the status logo, if you reload, you reload, you reload. Sorry, now I've muted a bit as I was going through the chat. Those who are on a status logo and it shows you progress, it means that it is still loading. So you keep on waiting for a minute. Installation successfully completed. You are good to go. When you start your experience Mac mode, then it will be able to show on that application. So EON is like an app that is installed onto your laptop. Once you run the experience, it opens it up. Yes, I'm saying that status logo is in progress. Yes, Mugisha, you wait. Jonas, yes, for you can start your experience. After reloading, check whether the status is now complete. In case it is complete, start your experience such that you have something like mine. Okay, people are getting it. Showing in Quay, yes. It is working perfect, okay. So you go to my workspace, okay, yes, Now, this is the kind of experience, And like I've told you, now this experience, you can move it. You can move it. You can move it wherever you want. Now, this is how it looks like. You can move it, show them the different things. You can put it in any, and then they sit very, very well for you the way you want it, in any format you want it. Now, in case you are handling, let me say, a lesson, an online lesson, then they can click here. They look at the structure of the earth. You can even make it bigger. They look at the structure of the earth, whatever thing you want them to look out for. Then, in case they are learning about altitudes. And now the beauty I want you to know that whenever it is creating for you an experience, even it embeds videos about that topic inside here. So take an example about latitudes and longitudes. There is a video here. So that means that children can as well watch that video.
Lines of latitude.
So that is how it works. So all these small things you are seeing, these are like topics, but within that given component, now it is up to you. You may say, let me study about latitude and longitude only. Let the section be about this and this. And I want to let you know that if a child is immersed, is using VR headsets, when he is using VR headsets and he is immersed, he will be seeing these things. He will be touching them. He will be seeing them. And now this is where even he can feel, I'm going towards the sun. I'm going to this country. Yeah, that's what will happen. But the beauty here, there might be things you feel, this one I don't need it. This one I don't need it. This one I don't need it. So for such cases, now here I told you to first open your experience just to have a look on how it looks like. What do? You'll come back here. When you come back here, you are going to edit your experience to make it the way you want. You edit it. Now, what happens when it comes to editing? Now, this photo here, in case you feel, I don't want this photo to be my cover page. What you do, you change it. You come here where there is upload a thumbnail, click on upload thumbnail. However, you check out the formats that are accepted. So you choose the format. I'm going to go to my computer and I just choose one. Let me say, these are many. Let me come here. In case I come here, I can choose, what is this? Okay, let me choose this. Let me choose that. So you choose the thumbnail you want. Those who know how to use the Canva, you know how to use other softwares for designing thumbnail, that is where you can design your own thumbnail. And therefore, they will design it very well, and then they will upload it in that particular position. So here I've changed it and I've uploaded that this is geography, what, but you upload for you what you really want. What about when you want, okay, let me look through the chat. Yes. Okay, I was still looking through the chat. So the app is called EON XR. Now, after this, in case that's you don't want that thumbnail, then what about when you want to edit your experiences? You'll come here. Edit is here up. You check here. This is where you have edit experience. So this is where you can edit, remove whatever thing you don't want, add a video, add an audio, what, all those things. So I'm going to come here and I say now I want to edit. So I'll press edit, edit. So now what happens is that once you press edit, it's going to come back on your experience this side. So you first press edit. So in case you did not close the other one that you ran first, you close it again. You close it and then it runs. Mugisho, go to start experience. Start experience. That's where you go. Start experience. Okay. So it is loading. So that's why I'm still giving it time as others are also having theirs load. Okay, good. Now,
I'm your AA guide. You can ask me anything.
okay, allow me to pause it. Now, at this point, this is where you can edit. You put whatever thing you want. You remove whatever thing you also don't want there. It is at this point. So when you look, let me say, when you look here, these are continents, oceans, things that are within the experience. Now, in case you don't want them, what you do, you can eliminate them. But you must have this plus sign here. I don't know that you are seeing my plus. When you look at my screen, let me point at the plus. Where? Sorry. You can look, the plus is here. This is the plus you can place. So once you place that one, you'll be able to start editing whatever thing you really want. So once I place it, this plus, now you choose what you want to edit. Sometimes you may want to edit the 3D. The 3D, you know the 3D. You may want to edit it. Maybe the earth layers or what. This is where you go. In case there is an activity you want to record, then you start recording it. In order for you to record, in case you want. But here, when we are recording 3Ds, we use, now at UICT, they have something we call Cremelita. Cremelita, it looks like this. When we are recording 3D experiences, it looks like that. That is the camera they use. In case, okay, just a minute, I show you this camera. That camera, look, where is the camera? Where? Where? Here, this is the camera that is being used to record a 3D experience. In case there is something you want to use, this is the camera. And when you look at this platter here, when you look here down here, this is the object that you want to now add. In case there is an object you want to add in your experience, you place it on this place, you focus your camera, and then there's another software that is used, and then you record your experience. So that is what is being used to record those 3D objects. Yeah. Okay. I can stop and I go back to experience here. Now, that's where you go. Now, here I'm recording. I'm recording. So I'm going to stop at one point. Now, I've stopped and now they are going to have this audio embedded into my experience. Now, this is the point where you as a teacher, you want to add something. You want to say, you know what? According to the syllabus, according to this is where you talk. You want to add something, an audio. So here, once you play it, it will be embedded. Hope you can hear my. But here, when we are recording 3Ds, we use now at UICT. I'm going to stop sharing such that you can be able to hear the voice that I was telling you. That the moment you start recording, your voice is going to be captured. And now it can be embedded. Now like mine, they have something we call Cremelita. Cremelita, it looks like this. When we are recording 3D experiences, it looks like that. That is the camera they use. In case, okay, just a minute, I show you this camera. That camera, look, where is the camera? Where? They record it like that. This is the camera. So they record it like that, and then they can locate. They put it there, but you put it where you want. That maybe I want to add something under the earth layers. I want to add something, an audio, what. In case you want to add an assessment, you add it there. But allow me to remove this thing because I was just showing you how to do it. Now, sometimes you may want to add an avatar, like a gentleman or a lady talking. So you can as well say create. And then you say yes, create. Then you say let me record. Tan, tan, la, 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 la. Then it records. After recording, you say stop. Then when it stops, it starts uploading. And then here in the talking, it will be the avatar. Then it records. After recording, something like that. But now these ones, I can remove them because We don't need them for now. Yes, so that one can be another way. Still, when you want to add anything, you set this plus here, you come. Could it be a video that you want to add in there? You come, you click the video here. In case it is not a video, it depends on what you want to add. This plus means add. Do you have an object, an asset you have already developed? What about in case it is camera? You also do the same. In case there is something you want to point at, you want to add color, you want to rotate it, what, you add all those things using that plus here. Even when you want to add assessments, because sometimes as a teacher, you don't want children to be very idle, you can add assessment, but also you can interact with AI. You can interact with what? With AI here. And then it can help you to respond back to even children, in case they're in the lesson, you have asked them a question, they can easily interact with this with this AI tool. So those are the different things that we can do. We can do quite a lot. We can do quite a lot. So here is where your learning things will come, and they tell you now this is equator. Here you're talking about pole, and then you can keep interacting and interacting with them. In case you want to move for them to see, you can still move it like that. They can come now. In case here they have put on the other thing, they'll be able to see the earth very well. You can rotate here, like they feel like they're entering the different layers. Then you can rotate it such that they can see clearly how each of those things looks like. Yes. So there is a lot that can be learned using this thing. So I've just showed you some for now as we first master how we can develop these experiences. Okay. Now, okay. Allow me to first. If you want to edit this layer, you can as well do the editing. You come here and say, this one is earth layers. Let me do this. This is this layer. Let me do like that. So that's how you edit. Yes, Mr. Javila. Mr. Javila, unmute. Okay, I'm not getting you. So I was saying, in case it is editing, you edit from that point. You edit from that point. Now, there are some times whereby you want to add just shortcuts. You come here. This is 306 environment. In case you want to annotate, you can come here and do the annotation, or you can remove them. So that's how you can edit your experiment. Now, whatever thing you do here after editing and you close it, once you go back here, it will be saved in your experiences. Okay, let me look through the chat to check whether there are any questions, but I'm going to ask 2 or 3 people to just raise their hands up and they share with their screens on what they have come up with. Only 2 or 3, one a lady and a gentleman. Does it mean every learner in my account? No, it doesn't mean that they need an EON account. If you are using Mr. Chilabo, if you have started a meeting here, what you need for you, once they have a meeting, for you just start the meeting, give them the code, they enter. For you just start the meeting here, the moment, okay, I have now started. Though it takes on a maximum of 20, but you'll find them inside here and they'll be able to interact with with the thing. So in case, let me say okay, I've shared. Maybe you can let me share. I'm going to copy that link and I share, and those who want, they can join. Then you'll see what happens. So I'm going to share here. The people who can, you can just tap on that link and join. Then you'll see yourself that I can be able to see you here. So let me first stop a bit. I want to share this link somewhere. Yes, I want only 2 or 3 people who can share with us their screens. You first raise up your hand. I want people who are going to just showcase what they have come up with. You can raise up. Okay. Yes, Sulaiman, you can share your screen. Sulaiman?
Yes. Have you tried to check?
Yeah, no, I want you to share your screen. Share your screen. Have you got it?
I'm trying to check.
Hmm. I want you to share your
Okay.
screen and you show us the experience you have been able to get. That's what I was asking.
Right.
Okay.
I'm trying to check.
It is okay. Ojok, you can continue. Ojok John, you can take us. Take us to the experience you have been able to develop.
Thank you so much, Stephen. Are you able to get me?
Yes, I am.
I wanted to share my screen, but kindly give me 5 minutes. I'm going to log in using my laptop, then I go through. I'm using a phone to actually attend the class, but of course I've done it using my laptop. Kindly allow me to log in using my laptop, then I share.
Kare, it is well. Okay, it is well. Okay. Muhindo, you can share.
Kaziba,
Yes?
I was using a phone.
Oh,
Can you hear
you are
me?
using. Okay. Okay, Palabek. Okay. It is okay. Palabek, it is okay. Palabek is here. Palabek, unmute. Yeah, so Palabek, you can run your experience and we have a look at it, what you have come up with. Yes, Palabek, go on and start. Okay, it's starting. Okay, I know it takes some time to load. It takes some time to load, but the rest also you can be loading your experiences. Yeah. Oh, I think it is prompting him to download again. It is prompting him to download again. I don't know whether he didn't download, but I'm saying it is downloading. Okay, it is well. When it downloads, you let us know. Yes, I've said there is a software. Okay, yes, Mr. Amberson, you can share. Mr. Amberson, you can unmute and share.
Okay. Okay. Trying to share my experience here. Are you able to see my screen?
Yes, it's coming through.
I was trying to get an experience on chapter 2 of senior 1, and the student showing a local area on the map. And this is what it has come up with. My challenge is on how I can now move this screen here to reduce.
What are you using? Are you using
I'm using a laptop.
mouse? Oh, a laptop.
Yes.
Okay. Do you have a mouse or you don't have?
No, No, I don't have a mouse. Let me get my mouse here.
Alternatively, you
Yes.
can hold it on the touch screen and this left panel thing, left, and then you move within. In case you are holding a mouse, just right click the inside the screen and move around and move the mouse around.
I'm now putting the mouse. I'm now having the mouse. Right,
Is it
right.
moving? Have you are you right clicking the mouse?
Yes.
And then trying to move around?
Okay.
Good.
So this is the experience here. To bring me the children here, trying to study something, trying to the area, the local area map. I think this area here. I could see that later on, I think when I edit, it will be able to show me other details of taking too many things at a time.
Were you able to specify the area that in your prompting? Did you tell it that I want a local area within Uganda and within maybe Wakiso districts?
No. I didn't specify. I just gave a general description from the syllabus.
Oh, okay. Yes. So the moment you specify, then the map they will bring for you will be the map. They are going to pick a Google map of Uganda.
Yes.
They look out for that particular location, and then they look out for those different areas.
Oh, okay. So the next time I'll prompt it to show the local area, maybe around Kololo SS.
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. This is very nice.
Okay. I can stop sharing now.
Okay. Yes, Kakulu Javira.
Yes, hello, ndugu Steven.
Yes.
As I try to share my screen here, this is what I created. But before I go further, I constantly asked you to help me on this. When I try to download, this is what it brings for me.
Share your screen and we see.
Okay, let me share my screen. Share screen. Share. So I think you can now see my screen.
Yes.
So when I try to download the app, this is what it shows me. But
click on it.
On this?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't bring anything ideally.
Or you go in the downloads.
In the downloads, I'm there. That's what it shows me.
I think you disabled installation of what? Of external applications.
Okay.
So you have to enable it. I don't know that you're using Windows Defender or what.
I think it should be. This is the one I have. So I'm supposed
you copy that link. Someone is saying that copy the link.
Okay.
And paste it in another browser. Oh, you are using, okay, I get. Now for better experience, I think better we use Chrome.
I use Chrome.
We use Chrome. Chrome, we can get a better experience.
Yeah. I was using this other one, so I hope it works here. Okay.
It is going to work.
So otherwise, that's what I created. though now I cannot be able to show my experience, but that's what I had created, chemistry and society.
Okay, okay, good. And what are you
Yes.
expecting to see inside there?
I really don't know because I have not seen.
Okay, no, like it depends on the prompts you gave it.
Yeah, these are the prompts which I gave it
Okay,
here. Yeah.
okay. Kai,
Mm.
you can stay on and then you'll show us in case after it has finished.
Okay, thank you.
All right, okay, okay. Thank you, Dola. Okay, so we are going to continue. I'm going to continue. John, are you sharing? Okay, go on, John, and start your experience. Okay, I think uh, okay, okay. I think we are going to continue. Okay, allow me to share my screen again. Okay. Now, what happens, I was demonstrating to you here that once, if you have created it and it is for class and children are going to join, what happens is that once you share with them that link, the moment they enter, they will be able to see this screen here. They will be able to interact with the screen. Whatever thing is there, they will be able to move, they will be able to touch wherever they are, as long as they are there. In case children have phones, then you tell them that in order for you to enter, let them have the EON app, because the moment you send them the link, they will be prompted to what? They will be prompted to either sign in. This is an experience about chemistry. Okay, so they will be prompted to at least to have. So you'll be able to see which children are here. In case you want to mute them, you mute them. You want to stop them, you do whatever thing you really want. So that is how, in case you want them to go live, you want to go live, that is how you go about it. Okay. Okay, I want to show you. Yes, Javira, I want to show you how to create a 3D. Yes.
Yeah, I can. I think I'm now able.
Okay, let me first stop sharing and then you share.
Okay, so let me share my screen. Yeah, so this is what I created. You see, chemistry and society. Yeah, so I didn't limit it to anywhere. So I was looking at mostly how does the society benefit from chemistry? So you can see that's what I've been able to come up with. You can see the periodic table here.
Okay, is it possible you make it big? You maximize it?
Okay.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Now, in fact, if you want, when you reach editing, you can edit the different things you have there. And then
explain more about.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yes, I'm getting you.
Okay.
So when I reach here, does it mean I've reached the end of it?
Yes, here now you have reached. Now, this one is a free. Okay, just a minute. Now, this one we have created, it is mainly a 360 experience.
Okay.
But for now, this one, like for you, Patricia, you have created its 360 experience. So it takes you around. In case now, it depends on how you have prompted. So you make sure you prompt it well, such that whatever feature you want appears there. But when you look here, are you seeing that gentleman in there? And you are
Yes,
seeing
yes.
some pictures there. Are you seeing those small words?
Yes.
There are some small words there in the middle after the gentleman. Those
Yes,
ones.
here.
Now, those ones are the details.
Oh,
So you now, like, you see there is a video there that children can watch, and even you can give them an assessment about it. So in anything you don't want, you go back the other side and
Disease doesn't discriminate.
yeah.
Viruses can bring nations to a standstill, and it's the breakthroughs in medicine that are crucial.
okay.
Okay. Thank you. Yes, I think members sharing their contacts in the group. I don't know why. Okay. So I think that is it for this particular part. So that's how you generate, but make sure you prompt your AI very well such that you can get the best responses. Now, what about if I'm to create an experience? That's when we are using course catalog. What about when I want to create an experience using 3D or 360? Allow me now to use, let me start with 360. I'm going to use one. When I'm to use 360, this one I know, those who are using the free version, you may not be able to see it. You may not be able to see it. In case you are using a free version, remember they have limited you to 5. They have limited you to 5 only. So you may not be able to see the 360 or the 3D. It is mainly for people who have the paid accounts, but allow me to take you through as well. Now, when you are using the 360 experience, you can import your own assets. Let me say 360 is the one where I told you is one where I told you can have, let me say, you want to visit an area. You want to visit maybe Chisoro, those things of capture and the rest of that. Maybe you have your small business. Maybe someone, you want to take people to your school. Let's start from there. You want to take people to your school. Now that's where you take your photos, your videos, everything you want in a 3D. After taking them into 3D, you import them here. Now, I'm going to just come here and I select, because these ones are already there. These are some of the assets I have, available assets in the library. So I can pick any from here. But you are going to allow me that I'm going to mainly pick, and maybe I show you how I can take people to a school. Take an example I have already developed. So I look for photos that will bring out the idea you want. I just pick the photos, I load them here, I import them, and then they will they will help me to select what I want. So I want to take you to the school. So I'm going to select this photo. After selecting that photo, I want to put things inside the school. I will say, inside our school, we have some gardens there. So I put some gardens there, depending on how your school is. Do not worry. Then inside there, I can say, we have a small mountain there, a waterfall inside our school. Then I'm going to go on and say, inside there, what do I have? Let me say, I want people to look at the buildings. Let me say, okay, maybe those ones are enough, but let me see whether I can add any one more. I'll come here and I say, also we have a swimming pool at our school. Something like that. Then in case there are many things you want to put in the school such that people can visualize very well. Let me say, even you want to put your canteen, it is okay. Or inside how your rooms at school look like. Now here, even if it is your hotel, it is your garden, whatever thing that is yours, and for you, you really want people to have a feel on how they can reach you virtually without even come. I have added those. Now, after selecting whatever experience you want to add on, I'll go to next. I'll go to next there. So it's going to load. I'm going to, remember now I'm creating a 360 experience. So let me give it time as it loads. Now, for you, whatever thing, let me say you are going to Ginger. So here, I'm going to come and I say, visit, visit to, let me use help schools. Then I will select the level. The level just say AI ready. That's where they are going to place your work. Category, it is okay. Say AI ready. So everything you are working on, it is near AI. Then say, which thing is this? Then you check, is it education? Is it technology? For you check where you want to place it. Let me say it is business, because it is a business thing. Then a tag is that when people are searching, what can they say? So here I'm going to say, I'm going to put swimming pool. In case people are searching whether your school has a swimming pool, after that you press enter. What else have I put? I've put the maybe the field, the gardens. I say. What else? I have put the computer room. What else? Whatever thing you want. Even if you have another 3D, remember it should be in 3D for it to come out very well. You come here, you click here to add it there. In case you have any 3D photo you have. In case you don't want any of these photos, then you drag it and then you place it in the basket. In case your order here doesn't look the way you want, then you come, you say, someone from the gate, as he enters through school, I want him to see the gardens, but why doesn't he first see the class? Then you drag it and place it there where you want. In case you want that, let this person see the fall last, then you place it that side. So you can arrange the order the way you want. Then what is the objective? Awareness. Objective of this experience, awareness about my school. Then after that, you build the experience. So now we are building it. So now they are going to integrate those photos. Some of you have been seeing those websites where you go and you start seeing things moving. Then I can say, let me run it. Now we have built our experience with all those photos. With all those photos, the images being embedded. So, okay, I'm going to stop that one from running. So all those experiences okay, I have very many running. So all those experiences have now been built. So now when someone goes, okay, I think I've opened quite many, but how is it going to look like? I can just give you, let me see, let me add here one. Let me add here one tag just. Let me add here one tag. Okay, I'm going to add one tag. This is that. Yes. Okay, yeah. Okay, now how does it look? It means that when someone comes at your school, you'll be able to see things like this. Someone turns around, he sees the compound, he sees where you are, he sees everything within the school. It will be rotating like that. So in case it comes here, you'll be able now to see your compound, where kids sit, everything, the way you see it here. Then you can take him to your classroom. Then when he reaches the classroom here, it is still loading. You'll see the classroom, you take him around the class, he sees everything in the class. Like you don't need now, like you come here, you take him the class. You don't need to start carrying parents from one class to another, one class to another. No, you can have everything moving. Like you have seen schools that have TVs where photos just move. Here you can have the whole school captured, and the parent can see whatever thing is in the school, what they have, that this is our computer room, that this is our swimming pool. These photos can move once you have it in 3D. They can move very well. You tell them that this is the swimming pool, these are our buildings, these are our what, like that, like that. That we have a waterfall where children on the weekend they go and they chill. So you take them, you tell them that these are the waterfalls here. So it keeps on. Here, the parents are able to see the experience themselves. You don't need to explain things. Now it is here. This is the experience. So the parents will come, you'll say, I am going to school. The parent enters, you take her around, you tell her now, this is the compound. The parent sees the compound, how beautiful, that those are our kids. Then this is to the toilets. Then the parents say, okay, okay. So you keep on moving them like that, like that, like that. So those are the different experience. Then when you go to the next one, you tell them, now these photos can move themselves as long as you have developed your experience. Then they can be able to see that this is where students sit. Then you show them that these are the gardens where they rest from. This is where they can sit and read their books. This is where. So for you, move your experiences like that, like that. So it can keep on. You take them to the computer room. You tell them now, this is where our students sit. This is our room. You can see our ceilings. You can see this is how children sit. So like that, even if you have a business, even if it is just a business that you have, you can capture. People can come there without necessarily coming on ground. In case you have a farm, then you don't need it. You need biosecurity. So for you, just put such things, and then your biosecurity will be very okay. So that's how you develop a 360 experience. So it turns around and you take someone around. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So that is a 360 experience. Okay. Okay. How do you add the images or assets to my workspace? Now, like I've said, if you are to add these experiences, take an example here. In case I want to add an experience here, I'll come here, place here in this plus sign, you see. Then they are going to bring for me upload. Once they bring for me upload, I'll go and upload that particular. Let me reload. You go and upload that own experience you have. You just come here, place, browse. You come here, you browse your 360 experience. Now, it depends where you are. In case it is here, it is okay. In case it is not here among these ones, then you go and you import it. You import it from your desktop, from your computer, where it is. Where it is. In case it is here, then you import it. I don't know which one now I can. Okay. Let me see which one will look. Let me use this image. Now, I've imported this syllabus here. But when you look at this is a 2-dimension. So when you put it there, it will not look very good because it will not be able to rotate. So what rotates are mainly the 3D dimension. But let me check whether I can import one for you here from my Blender here. Just give me a minute. I want to check whether I can import one. I can import one. Okay. I can import one, but you'll see how it will look like. You're going to see how it is going to look like in case you use the 2-dimension. The 2-dimension, those ones that your phones are taking, that phones take. Once you reach here, the experience, you'll see even how it look like. It is here. I'm going to click on it and you see how it looks like. Now this is how it looks like. You see it is very, very funny. Much as it can rotate around, but it will not come out very well. Like a 3D, this is where now even your camera matters. So you are not seeing that it cannot go in all the directions very well. So that's one. But in case it is a 3 dimension, you'll find that for it will rotate around very well, and then it will come out very, very well. So there's one I wanted to, where is the one for that door? Okay, I'm not saying the one I wanted, but you can import. But if you want, you can as well go to AI. There are some AI tools, like one of them I told, it's called photogrammetry. That one can help you to convert. There's another one we call triple, can as well help you to convert those two-dimensional photos to a three-dimension. But also, if you have your video that has been captured in 3D, and then also that one can really work very well, and your photos will come out very, very well. Yes. So you are going to allow me, we stop at this point because we have passed our time. So maybe in the future we shall have time. We shall look at the 3D, how we develop those 3D, and we shall also look. And now in this experience I've showed you, here you can even add locations. You say, you name them, that this is school, this is this, this is this, this is this. This same thing can happen if you have your notes and you want to make your notes in form of pictures and videos. You can create those 360. And then your notes are full of videos, photos, and the rest of that. And you describe them very, very well. Whatever thing you want, it can be possible as long as you have mastered how to use this kind of experience. For you, whatever work you want, you can do it here. And then life, the learning will become a bit much better. Even if you have a farm, even if it is bakery, for whatever thing you do, everything can come. And for all the topics that we do learn, you'll find that those topics can be taught very, very well. So as long as you identify the topic, identify that objective you want, and then what do you want the learners to interact with, to understand in that particular topic. So that is where your focus should always be. Unless if someone has a question, you may ask. If you have a question, you may ask. Maybe we can take on 2 or 3 questions and then we call it a day. Do we have some questions, or I take an assumption that we have? Okay. Yes, or team Jimmy? Jimmy, your hand was up. I don't know.
Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Kaziba Stephen. I would like to inquire something little. How long will the paid version be, or we shall be renewing it every year? Then lastly, how can we as the first slot get in touch with the other communities? So meaning that review, if possible, we can even work on regional training, more especially for this year's, those one who have attended like educational gatherings like SESEMAT, you'll find that these are the very things that we should be learning from there, in addition to the curriculum and other things that we learn. Otherwise, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, thank you. I'm going to answer. Okay, one, when it comes to renewing, we are going to provide you with free accounts. Like yesterday, Mr. Francis told you, we have about 5,000 accounts. And so far we have served out a few of them. We have served out a few of them, around 15 or 20%. So everyone that has attended and you do not have an account, we shall give you an account. So I'm going to share a link. Allow me you are going to give me a minute. I'm going to create a link for those who don't have specifically accounts, who have never received an account, to register, and then you'll give us just today is what? Today is Thursday. You'll give us some few hours, no, not few hours, because we still have these members of parliament on ground. But you are going to give us just some time. You'll find out, we shall send you, because I know you're on different groups, we shall send you a notification. You'll check on your email that an account has come. We shall send you, and once you receive that account, okay, because I wanted to use the other form you have registered with, but unfortunately, I know some of you have accounts because some of you here received some accounts. So let me create some link here quickly. This is emails, and then you receive that account. Okay. Alternatively, I don't know what. Okay, I'm going to be, because I'm seeing something has happened, it's not allowing me to create an account. But for those who use the others email, I will see how we can create for you. But we were going to consider the other registration form, but I know some of you received and we don't want to serve out many accounts. So, okay. Give me a minute. Let me say again. I'm still trying to see how I can create it very fast here, though. Okay. I'm still just creating here a link such that people who don't have accounts can just fill in. Oh, let me reduce. So the link I'm sharing is for only people who don't have accounts for EON. Just fill in those few details, but don't share the link outside. Let us first look at the people inside. Yes, Kakule, question?
Yeah, thank you as you for everything today. First, I would wish that you clarify on the issue of accounts, because like now during this training we have created some accounts. Are they the ones you are going to make to be paid or what? So we wanted that one to be very clear, so that if it needs us to delete these ones we have created, so that we wait for the ones you are going to make for us, if that possibility is there. Then the other issue which I was inquiring about is on the issue of how, for example, like me, at the school, Rachat Seed Secondary School, how can I be able to collaborate with you so that maybe we can have some of these trainings for our runners here at school? What is the possibility? Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. So let me, now when it comes to I've seen, I'm going to combine it with the question I've seen. Now, for when you receive an account, what you'll do, you are going to check under your profile picture. The moment your account, you are going to check under profile picture. What will happen is that if you have already created an account that is free, here, once you come here, you'll just be switching organization. That now I want to use the paid account, I go to UICT. So you'll go to ICT. I want to use my account, a free one, you go to X Library. But you just say, as long as you see UICT there, education, everything will be sorted. But once you go back to a free, then you'll not be able to see some of the things. So you'll just be switching that now. Now you are seeing the free. The free, they will tell you that you have only 5 lessons. So you just switch organization, come under your profile, the accounts we have created, go under switch organization, go to UICT. and therefore you'll have your account paid for. So those accounts will be paid for. We shall just put your email for you. Just check, it will be automatic. That once you have created and your email is already in the system, you just switch the organizations from there. Then you mentioned about collaboration. You can reach out to UICT. You can reach out to UICT, and then they can support you on how they can further support you in your region, because I know we usually have regional trainings. But in case you want them to train your children like that and like that, you can reach out to your ICT through Mr. Willie Francis, and then he can coordinate, work together with your teachers and maybe school administrators, and then they will be able to get to you. And I know when you become a champion in using some of these tools, when opportunities come, those schools are the ones that are always given opportunities. A case in point, I think last year, there are some schools, about 10, that received flat screens, that received laptops, that received projectors, but because they had championed the use of ICT and other tools. So whenever they are serving out such tools, and we know someone who has embraced technology, those are the schools that come first on the lists that we may have. Yes. Okay. Yes, Mr. Joseph.
Yes, thank you so much. I don't know whether I'm loud and clear.
Very loud and clear.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Stephen. This is Joseph St. John Bosco, Doclo SS.
Yes.
My area of concern, I'm a web developer.
Mm.
You touch something about developing it, and then you integrate it, embed it into the system. That is where I didn't get it well. Please repeat for me in that particular area. How I can embed the 3D or 360 experience into my website, because I know in the website you use those plugins. Is there that possibility that this software can be embedded so that it will act as an plugin? That is my submission. Thank you.
Yes, because let me check. I think one of the website, I think UICT, but yes, there is a package. That they offer. EON offers that one for in case you want to embed it on your on your website. There is a package EON offers, and you can be able to embed it on your website. But they offer it. It is there. So for you first develop your experience, the only thing I know is on taking those 3D videos, the 3D video. And now when it comes to 3D videos, if you have time, you can come to UICT. Or in case you have someone who knows how to take those 3D videos, you can come, and then UICT has a lab that is free to be accessed by community members. As long as you have time and you go there, you can do your work from there, develop your experiences and everything you want. Yes. So the lab, when you go to UICT, the lab is called Augmented Virtual Reality Lab. It looks like this inside. When you go inside, for you just get your tab and you work out. And then there is this screen here that you can use to try out your experience. Then they have the camera that can help you enhance your things. For website, Mr. Joseph, yes, the package is there. EON offers it. After developing your experiences, you can have everything transferred to your website. Yes. Ian? Okay.
Yes, thank you so much. For me, I'm much into Gravla development. I don't know whether you know about
which one?
Gravla. Game-based development. So I wanted to inquire whether I can use EON to develop my games for classrooms.
The answer is yes. Yes. Now, EON, And now when they are developing games, they mainly use AR and the VRs. But now EON combines even all those, combines AR and VR. They have the mixed realities, but for them even they have gone on to what we call extended realities. So once you master EON, you can be able to develop those games of yours. I think, let me check out and I show you one of those games. I can show you one of the games. There are games that are being developed, but you can use EON to develop your games and the different experiences you want. Yes, it can be used to develop games. I wanted to see whether I can get that game. Okay, it is still loading, but once it loads, I will show you the different games. But EON can help you with that. It's not only limited to educational things. It's not only limited to education. It can as well do other things outside education, as long as even it has that component of entertainment. It has that component of entertainment. As long as you have mastered it very well, it can be very good for you to do it. Yeah. Okay. I think let me share my screen and I show you where you'll find it. Where you'll find it. Now you go under virtual entertainment. You come under virtual entertainment. Here. You come to your library once you receive that account. Come under virtual entertainment. Where is virtual? You can find some here in liberal arts, but there is something we call virtual entertainment here. You can come under virtual entertainment and you can have a sample on some of those experiences that have been developed and some of the games that have been developed. So these are some of the things that have been developed, but now it depends on for you what you want to develop. As long as you explain it well, in case you want, you develop it from scratch. It is very okay. It is very okay. But these are some of the things there that you can look out for. Okay, Mr. Chisachi. Okay, Mr. Ian. Okay, before Mr. Chisachi.
Do I still follow the same procedure that we followed from the beginning as you instructed us?
Yes, that procedure can work very well. But if now it depends what you want. Do you want to develop these 3D games? If yes, and you have some of the features already you want, Mr. Ian, you can now for you develop from 3D experiences. Hope that is okay. The approach of catalog, yes?
That is clear. Then maybe I before I forget, you need to share with us the recording so that we go back and follow the steps very well, because we are struggling here and there with the internet and what.
Okay, we shall share it. We shall share it. Yes, Mr. Chisachi. Mr. Chisachi. Okay, I've fed. Then lastly, Tekino.
Yeah, thank you so much, Mr. Kaziba. And thanks so much, UICT, for this program. It is a very good one, and I believe it is going to transform my lessons from this year. And I'm trying to actually take you back to yesterday's session where we did talk about the virtual reality tools, and some of these tools now we could only collaborate if we connect with UICT. But as the MPs are around, I wish to push this also through you and through them, that we need to take advantage of our regional universities so that our schools can have a near access to some of these facilities. Most of these universities have innovation hubs, and these innovation hubs are actually more limited to the university students, and yet our students could also grant some access if we had these virtual reality tools and access to also develop more skills for our learners who are more interested in these activities. Otherwise, that's one thing. I'm in West Nile, and for my students of West Nile to collaborate with UICT, it's really a very long distance. That's the concern I had. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much. We are going to make the recommendation. We are going to make the recommendation, but I know also that West Nile, you have the Principal Education Officer who is very active. If you can go on to engage him, I know his voice can be able to reach quickly where we want. But we are going to engage and we are going to make the recommendations accordingly such that we can have regional hubs, because in one of our recommendations, we recommended that let's have regional hubs. Like we have one in West Nile, one in East, one in North, like that. That's what we wanted, but resources have not yet enabled us. That's why now we are saying that if we can have teachers, we can have champions who can start small and then we keep on building, such that by the time we reach that stage of establishing regional centers, we have champions who can take on the work. But we are going, thank you so much for the recommendation. We are going to table it again and to continue pushing until we get there. Yes, but continue doing what you can within your means. And in case of anything, get back to UICT to support you, because you know that it is the country's center that is responsible for ICT developments. And whenever resources come, it is the first, let me say, institution to receive those kind of technologies. So many of the technologies that come to you, whatever thing, they start with UICT. So when you work with them, you'll find out that there are a lot. Even at UICT, those who have not been there, they have an innovation hub. If you have any project you want to work on, but you are not sure on how to go about it, you can go there. We have an incubation center that you can start working in, and then they can support you, even to the point that in case your project is very good, they can even look for support. They can look for someone to support your program such that you can. Even if you don't know programming, other languages, but you really want to develop something and your problem is really valid, they can support you right from the incubation stage up to when your project is pinched and up to there. So you can work with them. You can check out on their website, Innovation Hub. There are quite a lot. Even when you have time, you can go and pass there and visit and see the different things. Sometimes you may want to record a podcast. You can go there. They have the space to support you on that. Yeah, but thank you so much for those recommendations. And let me hope you place them also in the comment. We shall be able to pick them up. So what we are going to do, continue developing these experiences as you wait for the accounts that we shall send you. Once you have them, utilize them to the best of your ability. We shall continue to have more trainings on AR, because here we have done just the basics, but we still have a lot. We shall teach you, we shall get time to show you how can you create a quiz inside there, how can you put different assessments. Now I've not even showed you how to turn maybe your videos into 3D, but you can learn that on your own. But I've showed you the software you can use, Blender. Just get it in case you are so much passionate about these things. Get that Blender, go to YouTube, learn, go lesson 1, lesson 2, as long as you are patient, lesson 1 up to around lesson 20. Master Blender, and then you also, because once you master Blender, it will also help you to push your field into the animation world. It will push you into the animation world, and you definitely learn how to do those animations. So with that, I think we are going to end here. We shall meet again. When the time allows and when we announce for any engagement. Otherwise, thank you so much for attending, and let me wish you a good afternoon, and bye-bye, everyone.